How's it going, everyone? This is JJ with my Bring Back, going over FileZilla, and wanted to touch base on an FTP client. An FTP client is a file transfer protocol. You're going to be using this to upload files to your web hosting account, whether it's different platforms that you're going to launch or just regular files, pictures, images, different files that you've tweaked, modified. So I want to go over FileZilla, how to actually install it, and then just give you a brief overview of how the program actually works. So as you can see, we're on their website now. Simplicity's sake, google.com, FileZilla, first thing that comes up. Click into the website and you're there. As you can see, it's an open source free program, so it works great. Great program that I found the industry uses quite a bit. And then right on the front page, we've got quick download links. If these aren't here, over here on the left side, you've got the FileZilla server side, the FileZilla client side. Client side is most typically used unless you're using advanced server stuff. So go ahead and click the download FileZilla client, and you'll see the different platforms. So whether you're running Windows or whether you're running Linux or Mac OS, in my case I'm using running Mac OS Intel version. So go ahead and click your version, get it downloaded. After it downloads, you've got the zip file. Go ahead and unzip the file. And so I already have, just for time's sake. But after you've unzipped the file, go ahead and open the program, and we are ready. So as you open the program, we've got a few things that you notice. We've got a host box that we can fill in, user, password, ports, and you guys are wondering what are these for? Well, I'll explain those in a minute, but let's just go over kind of the general view of this. We've got basically 4 boxes. We've got a local site, we've got another box here, remote site, another box here. These are basically your file centers. So right here on the local site, this left side are files that are on your computer or on your hard drive. So as you can see, I've got a WordPress download off of wordpress.org, and that I'm going to show you how to upload different files for that. So right here we've got the files, or the folders, and then down here we've got the files within those folders, and then that's going to be the same thing with the hosting server side over here. We'll have the files, and then we'll have the folders, and then we'll have the files underneath. So now let's go to the important part. The important part is setting up an FTP account with your hosting account. And the reason being is you don't want just anyone uploading files or deleting files off your web hosting accounts. You want to keep it secure. So I'm going to take you to my cPanel and show you how you can set up an account, and then we'll go back to FileZilla and set that up. So I recommend Bluehost, HostGator, top 2 that I would recommend as far as simplicity's sake. If you go to the cPanel and a Bluehost, HostGator, you're going to see a lot of different links in here. And so what we're looking for is FTP accounts. You can either click the find here and search for FTP accounts, or you can go down to in Bluehost where the file section is, and you'll see FTP accounts. Go ahead and click there and open up. Now typically they set up FTP accounts when you first open your hosting account, give you a generic with a password so you can get set up right away. As you can see right here, Jake at mybringback.com is our FTP account. Also Travis at mybringback.com. And if you don't remember the password, again, you can change the password. You can configure FTP clients, or you can set up a new one. It could be demo at mybringback.com, password, make sure it's secure, and then you can create an account. In our case, I don't need to do that. But if you don't see an FTP accounts or anything on your web hosting account, click the help on your site and search for FTP. And typically the web hosting accounts that are out there will have, uber information on how to set up FTP, because it is pretty important, really important and easy to use. So after you've got your accounts set up, we're going to go back to FileZilla, and the host here. typically gonna be just your domain name. So it's gonna be in our case mybringback.com. The other possibility that it could be is just in front of your domain ftp.mybringback.com. So it could be ftp.yourdomain.com or just yourdomain.com. In this case, it's mybringback.com. And again, go back to your hosting account and make sure which way they prefer. The username, jake@mybringback.com. Password, I won't let you know that. But anyway, quick connect after you've got your username, password. You can see over here we've got all the validation, making sure we're legit. And then we've got files, we've got directories that pop up. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of directories, and this is what is on our actually hosting account. For the sake of this demo, I've created a separate directory that we're going to mess around with, so it doesn't affect anything. You can add new directories, you can create new directories, you can delete them from here. There's quite a few options if you right click into here. So this demo one, I just created a new directory to keep everything separate. And so if you double click it, you can see it's empty right now. So again, here's our folders, and then we've got the files within those folders. So next, I just want to briefly show you how to transfer something from your computer over into your hosting account or your server. Simply click the item from your local host here, and then drag it over into the correct directory that you want to bring it into. Another way to do it is actually grab the files from wherever you'd like. In this case, I'll go back into the WordPress, grab these files, and you can do the same thing, just pulling out of oh, there we go. What? Oh, okay. So it looks like we duplicated a file because I was using the same file. So it's just asking, do you want to overwrite, or you can skip, etc. We're just going to overwrite. So you can pull out of your actual Finder, Windows like that, and then throw it up on the server. And then you can do the same thing vice versa. If you don't want the files in your directories or on your host server, you can delete them out of there through your FTP client. So that's pretty much it. That's just the basics of FileZilla, how to install it, how to get it hooked into your hosting account with your username, password, and then how to transfer files back and forth. Crucial when you're actually putting platforms into your site, as well as images and other things that you're loading onto your server for your website. So stay tuned. We'll be going over some other things on how to modify your website, how to add different things into it on the next tutorial videos. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our videos, and we'll keep helping you guys out. Thanks a lot.